to and stuff, and also just
Oh,
like
there we go. We're up.
it's easier to watch for me. But when it comes down to it, hold on, let me see here.
Yep. No, no, we're live. All right. Here we go. Dad Ω Boi.
All right, so I have it up and muted on my computer, and it plays everything a few seconds slower, but that's fine.
I mean, do you not want to watch it via Discord?
I'll probably watch it mostly on Discord, and then I can glance up if the moment looks like it's going to be really nice, to watch visually. Is my voice on YouTube?
Should be. Give it a second. Let me double check.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
Oh shoot! I have to watch my mouth then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this is a public stream with everybody hearing it. Dad.
So you're
Ω
saying
Boi.
that I can't talk about my secret plans to overthrow the Illuminati?
No, you can.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Alright. Brightness. I hope that's not latency, because holy moly. That's like a good 0.3 seconds.
Oh yeah. No, like I said, I can see changes on the Discord before I see them.
No, I'm talking about for me. Like, my game, I press a button and it happens like 0.3 seconds afterwards.
Rip.
I wonder if that's latency with this controller or what. Dad Ω Boi. Okay.
Latency of war.
Latency of war. New game. Give me a challenge. Give me God of War. Give me a balance. You know what? Give me a story. Yeah, let's
No,
do
give me God of War. Give me God of War.
Hell no.
Give me God
nope.
of War.
Nope. Nope.
Give me
No,
God of
no, no, no,
War.
no. I've already seen what it's like with Give Me God of War, and we're not doing it.
God
Nope,
of War.
we're here for an experience. I'm not here to show off my my edict. So, like, here's what it is though. It isn't like I could really care less about the combat of this game, because as far as I understand, God of War is like effectively Santa Monica making up for what they've done in the past, and because the previous games of God of War, like.
What do you mean Santa Monica making up for everything? Is that the name of the
studio? Yep, Santa Monica Studios is the ones who made the previous
Okay.
God of War games. Yeah. The first God of War. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna kill this tree. I'm not sure what that means, but.
I didn't realize it was gonna go straight into it.
Mm-hmm. From what I understand, like the first God of War was developed. I'm not sure it was by Cliff Basinski, but the person who headed the development of the game, like, did a pretty good job of making what was basically supposed to be a Greek tragedy. Because the first God of War... Do you care about spoilers for the first God of War? Since it's a really old game at this point.
I kind of do, because I really did want to play it at some point.
Okay.
But
Go, that's the
I
thing.
don't know.
This game really does reference a lot of what happened in the previous God of War games.
I do know. I don't know. Maybe I should just let go of spoilers. I already know. At one point, Kratos like punches Zeus to fucking death.
Uh-huh.
And I know like the narrative thing behind that. I know that Ares is the one that like killed Kratos' family, or his original family.
Oh, okay. So those are
Okay.
Hold on. I hate to break the immersion here, but I'm gonna quickly turn on subtitles.
The immersion is just so broken.
Subtitles are on. I thought gameplay.
Well, then maybe you just need to give it a sec.
Get in the boat, boy.
No, I'm seeing any subtitles. This is odd.
Yeah. You know, I have heard their subtitles are super small. Maybe they're just a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, let me see here. Settings. Accessibility.
They're like microscopic.
Text size increase.
They actually were. Oh my god. Just go all the way. Go all the way.
10 times. Subtitle speaker. Subtitle background. Oh, what the hell? Repeated button presses. All right. Okay. Camera shake. Let's see what this does. Yeah, to see those things around Kratos' those bandages? That's where the Chaos Blades used to be. Like, I thought that... Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck that is, but alright.
Like, so you've seen the previous God of War games at the very least, right? You know the way Kratos fights.
No.
You've never even seen a God of War game?
No, not really. I mean, like, I've seen, like, brief flashes of trailers, but I've never actually watched any gameplay or anything like that.
Huh, I'm just not getting any subtitles, and it's really, really weird.
I like how your strength is 5.
Yeah.
You're carrying the whole fucking tree. It's like, that's 5.
Like, hardcore. Kratos was developed to be this ultra super duper masculine, you know, fantasy. And that's a big part of this game, which is Santa Monica kind of trying to make a commentary on it. Because in the previous games, it was not commentary, it was a pure embrace of this incredibly toxic idea of what, like, a badass, you know, man was. Because the previous...
now with him being a dad, it's, like, supposed to really...
It's supposed to be a very big subversion of it, because...
Even though, of course, the whole point was that he had a family before, his second family.
But even then... So, okay, here. So, I would really like to just kind of let me spoil the God of War games for you, because at this point, they're not even really worth, like, trying to wait to go through. They are not meant to be experiences, they're meant to be... What?
At this point, I've kind of just given up on, like... There's too much content to experience in this world. Which is one of the reasons why, like, normally I would have been like, no, I don't want to watch God of War since I haven't played it yet. And I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking know when I'm gonna play God of War. It could be years.
Yeah,
I might never get around to it. I might as well just enjoy and experience it.
I mean, just kind of watch it as well. But the simple prospect was that God of War was supposed to be this, like, really really cinematic, like spectacle hack and slash, and like God of War was like one of the premier examples of what a spectacle fighter was, and the prospect was that you played as this, you know, this Spartan general, that was such an incredible fighter that when he gained the power to fight gods, he just started hacking through them. And the reason was, you know, he got tricked into killing his wife and son, or wife and children. Not sure if like what the exact specifics of that are. But as the games go on, Kratos, like, the first game ends with Kratos realizing that he's, you know, done a pretty awful thing, because in his madness and his rage, he ended up basically just taking it out on all the gods and committed a whole ton of deicide. And ends with Kratos realizing that he is a pathetic man, and he throws himself off a cliff and commits suicide.
Was that the end of 3?
That was the end of 1. The end of 1 is him committing suicide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, so I thought in the first one he killed the God of War, Ares, and then it was in 2 that he killed all the other gods.
Well, no, he does kill Ares in God of War 1, but in God of War 1, that's when he realizes that was a terrible idea. Because in his murderous, like...
The other gods in the first one.
Yeah, no, he kills all the gods in the first one, yeah. It is in his well, more than just gods, he sets tons of cities ablaze and, like, kills all kinds of creatures that help keep the Greek world afloat. He, like, commits a whole ton of murder, and it's supposed to be, like, epic and awesome, but at the end, Kratos realizes that he's just left a wake of destruction that did not have much to do with what happened to him, but in his murderous rampage, he just took it out on them as well. And so he realizes that he's a pathetic human, and throws himself off a cliff. Okay, so what's going on here is that this is the boy's mother and Kratos' wife.
Yeah, she's obviously dead, and he's, like, paying his respects.
Okay, I really do not know why no subtitles are appearing. This is actually bothering me, because then it makes it hard to read or to tell what's going on.
Especially when we're talking.
Oh, subtitles have not been turned on. Alright.
What do you mean? How do you know?
It said the subtitle speaker option was for if the subtitle speaker option one was for only if subtitles are turned on in the first place, which means I have not turned them on yet. Okay.
Accessibility, maybe?
Subtitles speaker, subtitle background, dark.
Where did you see that it was supposed to...
Screen calibration, audio, subtitles on. Here we go.
Okay, okay.
All right.
She's ready.
Oh my god, the subtitles look way better now that they've, like, basically been super buffed into size.
Yeah, well, I remember when a podcast that I listened to, Video Jams. In fact, one of the hosts on there is my friend. But he was talking about his experiences with God of War and how small the subtitles were. So I knew you'd want them to be max.
But yeah, it wasn't until God of War 2 and 3, because like the whole point of like God of War 1 was that it was supposed to follow the writing prospects of a Greek tragedy. And so it was well done. It was still a pretty hard, manly, bone too hot ladies in the beginning who then die when the ship floods and you kill a giant snake creature. It was still basically a male fantasy, but it was developed with a purpose. And that's what made...
You laugh at that, but it's also, like, really sad because it speaks of, like, just even the blatant sexism we had in the early aughts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like, it was just so fucked up.
Well, the reason why I bring this up is because then in God of War 2 and 3, all the cool stuff that was in God of War 1 is kept, but they pretty much dropped the whole point of God of War 1, which was Kratos' big reveal at the end, where he makes a decision to believe that what he did was wrong. God of War 2 has a god sort of like revive Kratos and tell him, I want you to do this for me, and if not, I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. And then Kratos basically gets to continue, going on a murderous rampage. As well as having these...
Wait, so why would he do it?
She knew.
Well, he doesn't. He gets brought back to life to do something for someone, and then, like, through the plot contrivances, does some of it, I'm guessing, and then just goes on to kill the person who, like, hired him in the first place. It's... God of War 2 basically sort of, like, drops the whole point of God of War 1, and allows Kratos to continue being this, like, spectacle fighter. And in God of War 3, it peaks at its worst, because in God of War 3, it ends with Kratos trying to, find a purpose for what he's done, and even though they try, it still ends with you killing a god in an extremely brutal way.
Well, isn't that the one with Zeus, then?
Yep. That's the one where you beat Zeus's face in with your fists. And
where it basically does a, gunpoint on him.
Father, why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive
Which
the journey.
makes it a problem when the whole point of that little sequence was for Kratos to try and find a purpose for everything he'd done.
What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
Like, if that was the one point that, like, I heard about, and I was like, when I heard about it, I was like, huh, that's really, really interesting. Like, just an interesting, I don't know, way to, like, turn it on its head.
Mm-hmm.
We are just so conditioned to just hit the button because it's there. Because we're told to.
Okay, that's a way to open a chest.
What did you step on it?
No, I punched through it. I punched through the top of the chest to grab what I wanted.
Oh, I was looking up. I wasn't looking at my phone. And that's such a big difference.
What you see on the phone is like...
You missed these.
It's much more accurate.
Huh. Close.
I need to just
but
look
also
at
not
that.
deer. See? Tips are too wide.
Yeah, Kratos, you piece of shit.
Also, as far as that chest, that is totally what happened in my D&D game.
Someone just punched through the top of it to get what they wanted.
Oh, they did it to multiple chests because he was a monk and they didn't have any rogues, so he literally just punched through the chest. Punched through two of them.
Mm-hmm. The reason,
More tracks?
it's funny
Yeah.
because in God of
they're too
War,
loud.
like in the previous God of War
They're
games, when
loud.
Kratos would open a chest,
Good.
extra credits described God of War as being amazing at characterization through gameplay. Because when you play the God of War games, you can very clearly tell the kind of person Kratos is just by playing him. He is an unstable, murderous maniac
Wait, dear Jones.
with a reckless disregard for his own life. And the way, like, when he opens up a chest, he's like, he's super duper strong. Goes like he pulls super duper hard, and the chest like flies open. Everything about Kratos. Whoa.
Found it.
Slow down, boy.
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
Like basically they take every chance they can to show off how much of a big manly man Kratos is.
How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
And so I like how in this game, like their version of it is now instead of Kratos like just like pulling it open with all his might, he just fucking slams through it.
Wow.
Go.
Yeah. Well, it's like the
I've been here.
whatchamacallit. It's like finally has control over himself.
Hold.
It's not just having strength, but also control.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not
See,
be
that
sorry.
was him just now getting
Be
control.
better.
Taking control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Find it.
Like, my guess is that they're trying to show off that Kratos is not a good father. He's bad at it, and he's trying. Well, trying
Yeah.
in a sense. Because
Well, I guess he has more control now than
Well,
he had.
if there's one thing I really do not want this game to do... Good.
I'm speculating as I just want to clarify something.
My bow!
I'm screaming into the world.
You are not ready.
I'm speculating based on my. But what are you saying?
I said, if there's one thing I really don't want this game to do, is to try and justify an abusive, like, parent. It's like, oh, it's tough love, because everyone always hates that. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is, like, a this is clearly inspired by the popularity of Dark Souls, but now also with juggling. But what you're also seeing here is
It looks like a 3D fighter. Like like Soul Calibur.
Well, it's the R1 and R2 to attack thing that, clearly speaks to me that it's, like, inspired by the popularity of the Souls-like genre. But what you're also seeing here is... Oh, damn it. What you're also seeing here is the, Oh, whoa! That's pretty cool.
What, the fact that you have a shield?
Yeah, hold on. Now what happens if I attack?
Oh, yeah, that. You can freeze one enemy.
Ooh. Awesome.
So, do you start the game, or does the player start the game just not knowing anything about the axe,
never come this
or
close
is
to
that
our
from an
woods before.
old...
Yeah, no, they know nothing of the axe. My guess is that you're supposed to kind of subtly know, oh, yeah, it's kind of like Mjolnir. Oh, okay, I guess that's one way to get health back. I just step on it. Yeah, what you're also seeing is, like, a lot of the characterization of Kratos as being this incredibly gruff, man with this incredibly, like, old, archaic view of what, like, denotes a badass, like, masculine hero.
Should we be in here?
No. I was gonna say something about, okay, so I kind of saw this. I know what you're supposed to do here. That's one seal destroyed. Is another one.
Well, I was gonna say, as far as the abuse of parenting goes, I think it's like, I think you can talk about parents in a classic tragic manner, which is sympathetic to them. As long as you make sure it's not like as long as you acknowledge at the same time that it's not the children's responsibility to put up with you. You know?
Yeah,
Like, because
okay.
the abusive parent is a person too, and everyone has flaws, you know?
Yeah, but, like,
it
okay.
separates the trajectory of, like, you know, the kid is absolutely valid in trying to find some other way. Anyways.
Oh, yeah, my point was that I just...
Here's this way. I can see more tracks.
What were you saying?
I just really don't want, because it's something that I saw a couple of games do around the years of, like, 2005 and 6. And it's a really, really bad message. This idea of, like, you know, hey, it's tough love. You know, if you're, like, if the father's... if, like, you're playing the character that slaps somebody that's young, and it's just supposed to be sort of be, like, this point of, like, the person telling the other person down of, like, here, look, I do this because I love you, blah, 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 blah. I'm mainly getting my stuff off of, like, having recently played, Yakuza Kiwami, and they kind of do that, and it's really bad.
There sure is a lot to see here.
Okay, Kratos, put one foot over the other and get up there.
Just go around.
Around.
Not everything's Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I am supposed to go this way. All right.
Follow you.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried going back, but it would not let me.
No, yeah. Well, that was the thing, is I think because there were two different ways that you could go. And once you went over one of them, you have to go that way.
Okay. So yeah, it's interesting that they did this.
That's what I'm reading from the situation, is it gave you a choice. You could follow the boy's path, or you could just go your own path.
But I mean, this just solidifies the kind of person that Kratos is. It's a really shitty
path.
Well, more than
like,
more
hey, you went over here, I saw the tracks.
No, Dad, they're over here. No, I'm doing it my way. Also, it'd be better. What? Okay. Everything you do is wrong, and I'm gonna make it wrong. Mm-hmm.
You can't go up.
Oh.
You can.
Wait,
Okay.
what? How did I... Wait, hold on.
Is there?
How did I...
How did you do
Oh, I pressed... Okay, no. Sorry, boy. We're going your way, the way you wanted.
that?
My deepest apologies, boy. I suck at this, and you know
What
it.
was the fucking button?
It was circle the whole time. Move,
Oh
boy.
my fucking god.
Why circle? Why circle? Grab onto ledge. All right, boy. Where do you want?
Wait. Where did you see that chain though? Or where did that chain go?
I'm thinking, because I saw this in another Let's Play, that basically goes to an area earlier than you have to, and so you get like a bit of extra dialogue of like, hey, why are we here? I don't know. I just want to be here, boy. Or something. So I guess something. Not adjacent to that.
think that's really cool.
We do
Alright.
what we please, boy. No excuses.
All right.
No, listen to your mom. Listen to your mom. God damn it. Fucking hell.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer.
Kratos constantly makes this boy feel so bad about himself. I really hate it. God, we're an awful
I
parent.
went hunting with Mother a bunch of times.
Well, no, that's
never
like
wanted to take
actually knowing your fucking limit. Like,
I know.
think about it.
It was her
You
wish.
know.
No, you could just say,
That's fine.
you could just say it might be better to get closer. Not just be like, can you hit it? And Bo's like, no.
Well, no, because you teach them to think for themselves.
No, like, okay.
I think that's fine.
No, I really do not think that they're like trying to push that Kratos like Genos is doing. My hopes are that it's trying to push the idea that Kratos is genuinely really awful at it, and that
I don't know. I think that it can grow and still have like occasional missteps. Like it doesn't have to be fantastic, or he's the worst. It can be something. Because I mean, people are fluid, you know. They're not just one permanent all the time.
By the way, what you're seeing here, that is basically every single light attack that I do, I can end with a big swinging attack. This is precisely how God of War's previous combat system worked. Your light attacks had like pretty big range because they would swing around you, but your heavy attacks had these massive impacts. And just like Dynasty Warriors, your basic combo setup was that you had light attacks and then you had a heavy attack finisher.
It's open.
Alright.
What now?
Okay, I think I know how to do this here. So apparently our ice thingy I can just be like...
You froze it in place.
Yes, boy, I can tell that. I am clever. Thank you, boy.
Wow, boy. Fucking thank you for letting me know what I just fucking did.
What's this? Oh, okay. I thought this was another puzzle.
What?
He can no longer
You
use
solved the puzzle.
it. We can.
But, okay, so there's a little bit more that I wanted to say about Santa Monica Studios.
What's on the other side, by the way? Oh.
On the other side? Let me see. Let's check it out. Nothing, I think. There's some health back there. I think we came through this side. I could be wrong, though.
We came through that up there. I was talking about that to the left.
Yeah, I'm pressing circle and nothing happens. I guess we can't go up
no,
there.
you came from there. I'm not saying there. I was saying over here.
Over here, okay. Some health? I think this is where I killed those enemies. I think they're called Dragon.
That links. Oh, okay.
Are you sure that we came from down there? This is the steps we came from.
Okay. Okay.
There was a little more I wanted to talk about Santa Monica Studios because, like, you know, I talked about God of War 2, but then God of War 3, as we said, it ends with Kratos doing that. And, like, there are especially a couple of moments in God of War 3 that I saw online, and I've just come to the conclusion that I don't think I'll ever play God of War 3, specifically in protest of those two moments, because God of War 3, like, is the epitome of Santa Monica really, 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 like, catering to this really terrible vision of what a masculine man is. Down to the point where they...
Where are you going?
Okay.
I think he's this way.
Alright. So, there was one point in God of War 3 that a lot of people talk about. It was even talked about in one of H. Bomber Guy's videos. And to put it simply, Anita Sarkeesian herself said, I have played a lot of games in my life, and I've played a lot of terrible ones, and I've played a lot of misogynistic ones, and somehow God of War 3 is the most misogynistic game I've ever played. That's Anita Sarkeesian saying that, and you know what she's seen. There's a point in God of War 3 where I swear to God, you shove a sex slave into a grinder to hold a door open. I am not kidding.
Clear your mind. Steady your aim.
So my hopes are that...
That sounds about as bad as, like,
I got it.
Good.
Like, it's, from what I'm hoping, God of War 3, or this game, God of War, accounts for a lot of Santa Monica
Still alive.
basically kind of letting developers do whatever they want in the past, and then that leading to just some of the, like, the most gross representations of things the AAA industry has created.
Who the writers are.
Of this one, or the previous one?
No.
Both.
Finish what you started.
Yeah, I'm guessing too, because somebody had to animate a very long sequence where you... If you look it up, you'll see it. It's abhorrent. I still can't get over that that's in a AAA game.
Here's the thing. I would be more upset about the writers than the animators.
I can't.
In the terms of animators being part of this huge production. You know? The writers are the ones that are kind of like causing the story. Yes, you can kind of quit your job over protests of that shit. But, I mean, that's quitting your job and your livelihood, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's noble of someone to quit their job in protest to that. I would not think badly of somebody who
Was forced to make it? Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Kratos like, should I touch the shoulder? No. You sad excuse of a man, Kratos. He was about to touch his shoulder, like his son's shoulder. That is your son. You. Oh, okay. By the way, if we were playing in hard mode, all these fights that we're going through would take like 5 times longer. And I'm not doing that shit.
We have no choice.
Alright, okay. So if I'm not mistaken, I can lock on... Alright, press to shoot arrows. Hold L2 and then press... Distracted from attacking arrows when they hit... Wait, I'm gonna distract the monster with my boy? Boy, be a meat shield. What? Boy, do it.
Well, like, so that way you can be the one that gets the kill.
Boy.
Boy, make him look in your direction.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, perfect. Okay, alright, now I can do this. Is there a way to... Okay, yeah. There's a way to...
I feel like your son's trying to help.
Oh, this music, though, is definitely the God of War soundtrack. That, like, male chorus is so the God of War soundtrack. Damn it. Third one? Yep.
Now, I am gonna say, like...
Does this look clear to you, by the way?
I mean, yeah. It definitely is
I wonder.
a lot of detail.
Am I supposed to, like... I didn't do shit. Alright, okay.
I mean, what if you tried hitting the weak points?
I am trying to. It's just, like...
If that was orange spot,
No, I am. It's just that, like, when you try to walk around it, he keeps kind of turning around to kind of face you.
well, throw your axe.
Oh, no, I did. It just kind of bounced off like it was nothing.
Well, I think you missed.
No, that time I really did not miss.
No, you totally missed.
What? Okay, alright. We'll try that. We'll try that then.
You have to hit the orange part, not like the heart, not the leg in front of the orange part.
Alright. That hit the orange part.
Not quite, but it should have counted it. Like, it was close enough where, like, I feel like it just felt
Oh, wait. There we go. Alright. Press R3 near a stunned enemy. Okay. Am I supposed to press a button now? Alright. This right here, this is also so God of War. These incredibly animated ways to kill somebody.
That's where you get!
Boy,
Think I'm afraid of you!
They grow up so quick.
You're nothing to me!
boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
We did it.
You are not ready.
What? Are you serious? I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
You could, you know, answer that as well, Kratos, you know.
I haven't
Well,
been
I
sick
mean,
in a long
now might
time.
not be the best time.
I can do this.
It's dead.
You are
I guess the boy
not
doesn't need a...
ready.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, yeah. I'm just thinking, like, hey, let's go home, and then I can maybe have a long talk with you about this. You know? Like, that's my mindset. Let's go home, make sure you're safe, then
Okay,
we'll fucking
like,
worry about it.
Dad, like, there's like a... What, like a mile-long trek? Oh, okay, alright. Stunning enemies. Enemy stun bars located below the health bar. Oh, when do you have work, by the way? In half an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Do you want to end this now, or do you want to continue?
I should probably get ready soon.
Okay, alright. We'll end this for now, then.
Yeah, it took a lot to figure out a setup for us to work and make this work, but I'll be more free tomorrow.
Alright, okay. I'll catch you later then, Axel.
All right, have a good night.
You too, and